Hello everyone, I'm finally back with another episode in the How I Junk Journal. Let me just get this sorted, sorry, I should have done that before. How I Junk Journal, which was intended to be a sort of ad hoc series really. I'm going to waffle a bit, so you might want to wind on if you want to move through quickly. Some of you will know from another video that life took a strange sort of turn. Everything is settled down now. Mum is doing really well at home. And hopefully I'm in a better state of mind to do this type of video. We will see. So I'm back with my journal, my own junk journal. This was the journal from Sarah at Crafty Paper Bits. And I originally showed you this spread and talked it through. I'll try and remember to link the video in case you haven't seen it. I have done a bit more since, and I will just briefly talk you through it. This page I wanted to leave, I wanted to see the writing, but I did add a letter that I received from a very lovely lady friend in New Zealand. She sent me some happy mail and I've written on the back about that, and this is her letter, so that's there. I happen to have this photograph floating around on my desk, and it shows some of my own journals down here in my dining room. I'm actually writing Christmas cards in this with Molly's help, as you can see. I've actually changed this wall now and there is a bookcase on there. This has moved to the living room, you know, as you do, but the journals are still in the bookcase and on display. Sorry, I try not to do busy hands. I then just fiddled about, just messed about. I really like doing this type of thing in my journals. I wanted to keep to the blue colourway across these pages, a bit of pink and blue, probably my favourites. So this is just a book page with a fussy cut on it, one of Tracy's leaves. And I was doing a little bit of mixed media. So watercolour, I think I was doing at the time. So they were out. So I was splattering, trying to pick out the colours and doing a bit of splatter on these pages. This photograph was also around. And I was doing this page on Father's Day, so that was back in June. Gosh, you can see what I've written there. It's nothing particularly private, but that's why there's a picture of my dad on there. This is Dad in 1950, before I was born, when he was free and single. So that was that page. So that's sort of commemorating Father's Day. This page I took, I can't actually remember what Sarah had put on these pages, but I tend to take out what she's put on and put my own things in, which obviously people can do with my journals as well. These were a couple of fairly risque postcards that were gifted to me by an aunt, and they were my uncle's, and I quite like that he had those. This is one of, this paper was in the pocket. So again, I've watercoloured a little bit. This might have been Sarah's watercolour, I think it is. This is mine. This paper matched the colours, so I tore a bit off, put it on this computer card and wrote about my uncle on the back there, and how he came by these postcards, which is quite an interesting story, but not mine to share. And this is how I like to arrange. So I've got a little bit of the pink and blue here. This again was, I think, a piece of ephemera that Sarah had got in her journal to me. I typed it into Google Translate and it says, "When the heart opens up, words embellish," which is really rather nice. So that's a quote on there, and some little scraps from Sarah's bits that she put in. Then we had a day out at Batsford Arboretum, fairly near where we live. I didn't take any photographs. I've taken photographs before, but I just cut up the leaflet that we'd given. That's our ticket. And the little quote there says, "A tree garden for all seasons." It's a beautiful place to go. Then I thought I would have a go at Junk Journal July. I started off, as I always do, really well. Welcome. So welcome the challenges and look forward to it. The second prompt was highlights, and we did have a major highlight really in June when my son got married to the very lovely and very beautiful Ellie. So that's again blues. I just left this page and wrote a little bit there. 3 was botanicals, and again I basically repeated this page, which I don't mind. A bit more collage on this one, just playing about really. 4 was details, and I didn't really know what to do for that, but this picture was already in there. Hydrangeas I love, the blues matched, so the detail for me is just the stuff I put in the journal. So that's where I'm up to with Junk Journal July. And now we're in September, and there is a new challenge called Junk Journal September. So I will finish this video here. This will be part 1. Part 2, I'll explain a bit more about that because I am actively involved with it, and we'll do a part 2. Thank you.